Good afternoon. Samson, birthday bash. Um, Hook, line, and sinker with this guy. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, my goodness.
They're following all the safety precautions. People are going to sporting events that are bigger than this. This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd.
The sophisticated, vaccinated crowd. Wow. So when I go off the deep end and all tinfoil hatty and I start saying quantum entanglement and all this weird stuff that makes me sound like I'm a nut job. So what I really mean is I've been running around all day. I don't preview none of this shit. I go through my comments, I pick a few things out, and then I go, wow, the Samson, he don't have enough hits at all on his music, and the best, it's the coolest shit I've been listening to for a few days now. I mean, I'm just really taken by the messaging. And so I go, fuck it. I just did this one. The one before this was the End of Days. Because if you watch my shit, if you watch it in order of like the release, I guess, they all connect. I talk from one thing to the other. I can't. It's not one individual show. This is just a fucking adventure and I'm on it. And I'm going to just film it for you. Now you participate in it and you're a huge, 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 probably the biggest part of the whole deal. But I don't know. I got to not a fucking script around. So, watching this after I just watched the 9/11 crazy shit, and I was talking a lot about the elites at Bohemian Grove in that one. So, now none of the gals, of course. Well, where's Michael? Michael and Barry could go, because I hear it's a male-only event. But after that, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same people that dig the idea of eugenics.
They're following all the safety precautions. People are going to sporting events that are bigger than this. This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd, and this is just about optics. It's not about safety.
Optics. Wow. What she's really saying there is here. You want to know how Edward Bernays works in this whole deal, and you'd have to look that up. And I would highly recommend the Why Women Smoke Edward Bernays search, and you'll have a blast. Then the next thing I say would make perfect sense.
That are bigger than this. This is going to be safe. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd, and this is just about optics. It's not about.
There you go. So she told you one true thing. This is a sophisticated, vaccinated crowd. In their inbred, rotted minds, they believe that to be true because there are betters. Okay. The optics is the Bernays-esque bullshit. Because she's really saying, and it really means this, but it doesn't come off this way to most people. What she's saying is just the way you people who disagree see it matters. The rest of you that put these people on a pedestal, they love this and they're not concerned. But you people concerned, well, it's your optics. So it's how we retell it. This is why I talk about the trivium. When you see this, does the next day at work, do you go to the water cooler and go, hey, Jim, let me tell you what I heard this person say last night. Wow, is it going to blow your mind?
About safety.
One hell of a party. I wish I was there. But with all this COVID, I bet you guys were scared. Well, you probably followed every rule with all the activities you did that night. I mean, you probably kept 6 feet apart the whole time and you only took your mask off for pictures, right? I bet you did. I bet you took every precaution. I bet you stopped the party every 20 minutes just to check everybody's temperature often. I bet you did. I bet everybody had to show the proof of their vax, and if they didn't, then they had to go home because Obama would never approve of this crap.
I love the people that love him. That's cool. You're cool. It's all good. I was a non-voter at that time because and that's wrong. That's wrong. I now take civic responsibility. When the big T got in there and rocked the boat so hard, I finally hopped in the game because I'm MAGA through and through. I don't care who's leading the MAGA party as long as we're talking about traditional American values and keeping a shining light to freedom, independence, liberty, and the amendments we take. Yeah, that whole shit. Yeah, this is awesome! Man, this... No. And now I know why you don't get so... I'm sure the algorithm helps not get a bunch of hits, and these are the kind of subjects we should be talking about all the time. Because if you just blindly go with what they're telling you, you are not doing any research.
I bet all the servers and caterers had to wear gloves when they served you your fave dessert. I really hope that you paid them first, because they were risking their lives celebrating your date of birth. You said that you scaled it back, because there's too much at stake. Yeah, I bet you scaled it back, because y'all motherfuckers are a bunch of snakes. If I were to get a big group together, the media would put me through the shredder. I'd be responsible for everybody's death for the next 6 months, a super spreader. But Obama, don't be stupid, never. This event was sophisticated. This ain't no bean toss, beer chugging bullshit in the backyard listening to a playlist of country music. You dumb, useless, stupid, small little measly runts. We can party if we damn well please, but you? Not even once, don't think about it. Matter of fact, it'd be better if you just didn't think at all.
Yeah, and the easiest way to break through that is stop complying. There's evidence of that everywhere. Just stop complying. And when Karen runs her big fat Karen mouth, tell her she's being a fucking Karen.
Now shut the fuck up and put your mask on before we have to get more deeply involved. We were outside, but under a tent. So technically that makes it inside, but it was still outside. You know what I meant. Shut up. Whatever, you're never gonna hear the story from us. We'll just have Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo talk about Trump and how horrible he was. The media would take a dump in their britches if they caught wind that a Republican did this. And that just goes to show the double standards and the hypocrisies when it comes to this instance. Doesn't it just piss you off? They come and they cut your small business off. They grip their claws around and constrict till you ain't.
Hey, I gotta go back. I followed it, but I realized this is like this kind of like a flow change or whatever. So on top of everything else, then I guess see a little more of the rap skill, which I'll be honest, like I've come from having zero faith to pedestal, but going, wow, this message resonates. Every message from all these guys resonates in a way. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying good things. I'd be being a dick. That's gonna come up. I'm gonna find shit I don't like, and I'm gonna tell the truth. I've watched too many of these channels, to be honest, where they like every fucking thing they see. There is no chance I like every piece of music that was ever produced. Not a fucking chance in hell. And I'm not going to say it. I wouldn't never want a single no. If I eventually could get anything out of this, it would feel dirty and wrong.
Ain't making shit, then they tell you to suck it up and limp it off. Yes. Then they skip and hop into their private jets and fly to...
Okay, wait. Yeah, I wanted to hear that.
In their britches if they caught wind that a Republican did this. And that just goes to show the double standards and the hypocrisies when it comes to this instance. Doesn't it just piss you off? They come and they cut your small business off. They grip their claws around and constrict till you ain't making shit. Then they tell you to suck it up and limp it off. Yes. Then they skip and hop into their private jets and fly to Barack's Island and thrive and rest, burning all that fuel into the sky.
So if the trial for that island getaway for all the sickos is going on and they got caught and that one island exists, how many more actual islands are there? What do they do in international waters on their $500 million yachts? How much of the dark web horror show is produced by these elitists living their elitist life. Because just remember, here's the problem, and he knows the answer. He's telling you about it in every fucking song. When you aren't told no, when you have no boundaries set for you, when the sky's the limit, we get what we have now. There's supposed to be boundaries, there's supposed to be limits, there's supposed to be borders. We can all get along. We could all have similar systems that look a lot alike. Funny how we got one constitution on the planet that's got teeth in it, and then we got all these imitations that are called constitutions that ain't worth the fucking ass wipe they're written on.
Well, our fragile climate is in such a dire stretch. With all these dying people packed in the hospitals, I think you should feel a tad bit responsible. You could have probably killed so many friends of yours, you just added to the top of the toll. That's what you say to me when I walk into Kroger maskless. Why would I follow these rules that you yourself don't even practice? Perhaps if you stuck to your story, we wouldn't be so fucking disorderly.
Yeah. Your reason you don't comply is you should have every right that they have. If they don't have to do it, you don't. Because I know one thing, I don't care how big your checkbook is, you're not my keeper because you can pay more for shit than I can. I hate to point this out to people, but my beat up, it's not beat up, but my 16-year-old mom's, bless her heart, blah, 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 her used car is a car. I love Upchurch. But I don't look at the Lamborghini and all those fucking videos and go, my life sucks because I don't have a Lamborghini. I have a fucking car. He's got a car. If that's how you got to measure your dick, boy, you better learn how to use your dick.
You say that it's dangerous and then you do shit like this, and that's just what floors me. Well, you're my role model. You're the one I'm supposed to follow, so I'm gonna call everybody I know and throw a big ass party like there's no tomorrow.
Okay, I know. Yeah. Rap, yap. This is why I curse a lot. So I like saying motherfucker. Not because Sam Jackson knows how to use it so many fucking ways that it's motherfucking cool. Because I'm pretty sure Cheney called someone a motherfucker on like the floor of Congress or the House or the Senate, wherever the fuck he was. Here's the thing, if the vice president gets to call you a motherfucker, I get to call everybody a motherfucker because I have the same shit that those dickwads we elected have. And anywhere you show me where they get a special fucking set of rules. Now, you can bring it up and show me, but were those passed with the people? Does everyone know? Does everyone know Congress is exempt from the vaccination policies? Or is that just a few people you call Nazis now? And the rest of the sheep will just think all their glorious leaders have lined up. Yeah, no, they're all legitimately getting fit. Ooh, ignorance is bliss right now, isn't it?
The Newsom way, the Obama way, like a Nancy Pelosi spa day. We're gonna rip the mask off and hug each other till we can't hold on any longer. Yeah, it may not be sophisticated as yours, but I gotta work with what my pay can afford. I'm just taking orders from the people that matter, the powerful ones. This is straight from the source. Thanks, Obama, I get the message. Your actions spoke loud and clear. The World Health Organization, the CDC, and Fauci. Here's the bottom line. All right. How long are we gonna do this? It's all up to us and it always has been. There really ain't nothing new to it. Our rights are being stripped. All you gotta do is take a look around, and it's only gonna get worse from here unless we as a whole put our foot down.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
I want to do the big club really bad. I don't know how this all works, but being I'm not trying to get anything other than some people to talk with, maybe you just try and see what happens. The big club, we're not invited. That is the truth. Y'all meeting at their Trilateral Commission, their Bilderberger Group, their Bohemian Grove. You don't hear those names because they're something out of a fairy tale book or a fiction. I wonder. I'm a firm believer they got rid of Ted Clancy. So he put so much. Yeah, you know what? I think there's crazy shit, and this is just about the coof and all and the pokey poke, but still, it's so valid because I think I don't think I know about Schwab, Soros, Gates, the connection between the blah 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 eugenics and an ultimate plan for a global dominant system. You need this fucking scared idiots to demand the hollow, worthless COVID passport because you think it's about your health, which warps into your social networking score, and then they just turn off your line of credit in that cashless society where all your fucking kids have been swiping phones to buy shit. So they basically, you just let them backdoor our asses into the new world order. But hey, it was really fucking simple because you just signed a contract. Oh, wow, that's about as truthful and honest as I can be for the day. No, we got a long ways to go, but that's going to cover this one. Birthday bash, Samson. Oh, my goodness. I'm thoroughly impressed with everything this person says. And if I left something trailing that you wish I would have finished, I think we're just going to go this way. If I left you hanging, let me know in the comments, and I'll literally make a video addressing it. Because I don't mean to leave anybody hanging, but I know it gets to be a lot of shit to absorb in one day. Yow, Roland Green saying, have a fucking wonderful day. Sorry if you're sensitive and all my cursing offends you, but have a great day anyways, nonetheless. And we're going to go back and we'll see you soon. We'll do it again.